Okay, of course we have merch. It wouldn't be an event in University Park if we didn't have merchandise, right? So yes, we have merchandise. You can get your caps and t-shirts here at one of the tables in the center of the park. So thank you once again, everyone. I know people are streaming in from all corners of University Park as our ceremony picks up now. But without any further ado, I would now like to ask you to help me welcome the Highland Park High School Combined Treble Choir. These treble singers are members of the concert and treble select choirs under the direction of Natalie Walker and Neil Patel, right? Did I get that right? Very good. These singers are consistent sweepstakes winners at the yearly UIL concert and sight reading contest. This evening, they're under the direction of Neil Patel, Associate Choir Director, in his 7th year at Highland Park High School, and the choir will be singing a Scottish folk song, Skyboat Song, arranged by Paul Langford. Ladies? Beautiful, fantastic. Once again, thank you, Treble Choir. And let's talk about Preservation Park Cities. This organization has been a vital community organization for more than 40 years here in University Park. And their mission is to celebrate and preserve the history, the architecture, the aesthetics, and the cultural traditions of all of Park Cities. And tonight, in recognition of our city's important centennial, Preservation Park Cities has a few special announcements and notes for us. So I'd like to ask you to help me welcome to the stage Preservation Park Cities President Amy Beal.
My privilege and pleasure to speak this evening on behalf of Preservation Park Cities. My name is Amy Beal, and I'm currently serving as the organization's president. I recently conducted some research about the city of University Park in preparation for an article that I was writing, and I came across a story that I'm not sure is true, but one that I wanted to share. It is said that in 1912, the future president of SMU, Dr. Robert S. Heyer, took his family to see the building site which would eventually house Dallas Hall. Apparently, while standing on that hill, Mrs. Heyer burst into tears. These were not tears of joy. Like many others, she just could not grasp the possibility of a world-class university rising up from a seamlessly endless prairie full of grasshoppers and void of trees. Now, I don't want to throw Mrs. Heyer under the bus. She was probably a practical thinker and frankly in the majority. The fact that just over a century later, SMU would house a presidential library would have been unimaginable. But now, here we are, in one of the most desirable and affluent suburbs in the United States, the city of University Park. Highland Park ISD has been consistently ranked as one of the top public school districts in the nation, and Highland Park High School, located in University Park, boasts graduates who went on to distinguish themselves with Olympic medals, a Heisman Trophy, a Cy Young Award, a Grammy, Academy Award, Pulitzer Prize, and Nobel Prize, to name just a few. Generations of these accomplished students played YMCA sports on this field, most often coached by their parents. Now, the Moody Family YMCA is one of the most successful in Texas and plays an integral role in supporting other metropolitan YMCAs. Gore Park, now Centennial Park, was one of the city's earliest. Through generous contributions of land by the Caruth family and others, University Park's desire to prioritize recreation and outdoor beauty has had a positive impact. It also has created jobs for had created jobs for over 1,000 WPA workers during the 1930s. The beautiful and historic neighborhood of Volk Estates is park-like in and of itself and features some of the state's most important historical architecture. Also architecturally significant are the 8 churches located in UP, whose memberships collectively range in the tens of thousands. University Park's downtown, Steiner Plaza, has been a hub of activity since the late 1920s and has always centered around its iconic fountain. Many stores and restaurants have been there for decades, including Suzanne Roberts, Food from Galilee, and Kubi's, of course, to name a few. Other places are just memories. Who else remembers sitting by the fountain with an ice cream cone from Steve's, followed by a movie rental from Banana Video? What is the recipe for success for University Park? I think it might be the visionaries who built for the future while remaining steadfast to the core values which continue to define University Park and the Park Cities: community, service, faith, and education. Preservation Park Cities has been honored to celebrate this milestone with the city of UP. Our organization's Centennial Committee, and if you're here, stand up and let us acknowledge you: Taylor Armstrong, Marla Boone, Barb Clark, Larry Good, Tish Key, and Elisa Sell have spent countless hours to create and present a landmark here in Centennial Park, which gives a thoughtful and concise history of the city. Also in works are additional markers which will be placed at important historical sites throughout the community. We are excited to unveil them throughout 2024. Spring is an eventful time for Preservation Park Cities. We're hosting a car show. You may have noticed the 4 spectacular antique cars on the north side of the park. It's free to attend, and it has some spectacular vintage cars. It will be at Burleson Park on Saturday, April 20th. We're also holding our annual historic home tour, which is not free to the public, but we are delighted to announce will be in person this year and will feature 4 exquisite homes. This will take place on Friday, May 10th. Preservation Park Cities also has a tent here tonight, and look for the navy and light blue balloons. We have some items for sale and information on our events and membership. Please drop by. Thank you for letting us celebrate with you, and happy, happy birthday, University Park.
Good, thank you. Thank you, Amy, and thank you, Preservation Park Cities. Fantastic. We have to recognize our history and appreciate it and commemorate. So how about a contest winner? We love contests here in University Park, and now it's time to recognize some of our youngest and very talented residents who are contest winners. The City of University Park, in recognition of our Centennial, hosted a Centennial Art and Essay contest during the past year. The contests were open to all HPISD students, private school students as well, anyone who lives in University Park, and including those who are homeschooled. So focusing on our important Centennial of 2024, the students were asked to reflect on University Park's past, present, and future. There were 3 topics to choose from, 3 questions specifically. 1, what do you think it was like living in UP in 1924, 100 years ago? Secondly, what do you think it might be like living in UP in the year 2124? Or what do you think is special about living in University Park now? We discovered that there are actually a lot of very talented writers and artists who live in University Park, so it was very tough on city officials to pick a winner, and we appreciate all of the entries. The runners-up are listed on our boards, on our electronic boards. As I mentioned, we have 3 with rotating information throughout the park, and you can find the runners-up on the boards periodically during the night. But right now, we want to introduce to you the winner of the Centennial Essay Contest, Elise Newhoff. So help me welcome Elise to the stage.
Weight on my shoulders, slowing me down. I don't know how it came about. And while the world is spinning faster every night,
Family and community have remained the same across the decades, and we can all agree on that. And by the way, a copy of Elise's essay will be included in the Centennial Time Capsule. Did you know that, Elise? Okay, so it's going to be in the Time Capsule, and you can also read Elise's essay on the city website. So I encourage you to do that. Come on by the city website when you're home and you're available, and read her essay when you get the chance. So once again, let's give a big round of applause to Elise. Congratulations. Okay, are we ready? Are we ready for our next performers? Okay, we're going to ask our next performance group to take the stage, and let me tell you who they are. Some of you may be familiar, some may not. Preston Center Dance is one of the most prestigious performing arts studios in the Dallas-Fort Worth area in all of North Texas, and this year, PCD is celebrating an anniversary as well. It's the 34th anniversary for Preston Center Dance. Their anniversary in dance and in theater education. Performers today include members of our Grand Champion Gold Diamond Drill Team under the direction of Brittany Tynan-Sisk. Preston Center Dance is honored to be participating in University Park's Centennial celebration, so join me in giving a warm welcome to Preston Center Dance.
If just for a minute I'd fall asleep and not dream about you. I hate to admit it, I'm out of ideas, I don't know what to do. Most of the times I think I'll make it through, but all that it takes is one image of you and it shivers. Nobody knows the way it shivers. Nobody knows. It hurts just a little when I'm with my friends and we drink till we're done. Yeah. So I can't remember how it would feel to wake up in that bed right beside you. All of the memories I tried to erase just comes back when I'm sober and I see that face and it shivers. Nobody knows the way it shivers. Nobody knows because it shivers. It's cold and it's dark without you in my arms. Yeah, it shivers, it hurts. If just for a minute I'd fall asleep and not dream about you. And I hate to admit it, I'm out of ideas. I don't know if I'll cope without you in my arms. Yeah, it shivers, it hurts. Shivers, it hurts.
All right, let's give them a big round of applause. Preston Center dance. Fantastic. That's a lot of talent right here. Homegrown talent. That's what we like to say, and that's the best kind. So, again, we're going to take a very brief break. Now's your chance to take a bio break, find one of the food trucks, get something to eat, a snack. Pay attention. We'll repeat the information on the boards, and then we'll be right back to continue our evening entertainment and information and celebration in just a few minutes. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, time to kick this party into high gear, and who better to help us do that than the SMU Pom Squad. So we're going to welcome them to the stage now. Help me give a warm welcome to the SMU Pom Squad. Here they come. They are an elite collegiate show team, as many of you know. Whether performing at games or appearing in the community, these dancers are SMU ambassadors. Prom members are trained in all styles of dance, and their performances are known for bringing energy and school spirit. So welcome, SMU Pom Squad.
It's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. We're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes, can't get enough. I can't get enough. Oh, it's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. Time to go home. Don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes, can't get enough. Can't get enough.
Fantastic. Thank you, SMU Pom Squad. All right, a little housekeeping now. Some people were asking the youngster who was missing his parents. His parents had apparently wandered off. He has been reunited, so we can all relax. Newman is now reconnected with his parents, so we can relax about that. And I wanted to let you know also that we are creating a Centennial book. There is a Centennial book that is being created, not just about this event tonight, but about the entire last 100 years. Each decade is going to be depicted in a chapter in this book. It's not ready yet, but it is being created, and tonight's event will fill up the last few pages of this Centennial book. It's going to be a beautiful coffee table book. You may have seen some slides explaining a little bit more about it, but you can go to the city website now and pre-order your Centennial book about the city of University Park and the last 100 years as we prepare for the next 100 years. Okay, so let's move along. The Friends of University Park Public Library support both the library and our community in a myriad of ways, too many to count. They do programming. They have a used book collection and sale. They support local artists. They celebrate and record local history. And they keep our library vibrant through ongoing contributions and financial support. This is the Friends of University Park Public Library. So, to commemorate the city's centennial, this group has a special announcement for us tonight. So I'd like to welcome to the stage Board President Michael Gerstle. Michael?
Thank you, everybody. I want to thank you for allowing me to speak here this evening on behalf of the Friends of the University Park Public Library. Before I get much further, I want to thank the city for this amazing party. I want to thank our city mayor, Tommy Stewart, our 3 council members, Liz Farley, Mark Aldridge, Bob Myers, our amazing city manager who's walking right in front of me, Robbie Corder, our even more amazing assistant city manager, Shanna Sims, and the Centennial Planning Committee for putting on this amazing party. Please give them a round of applause to show your appreciation for all of the hard work that they have done. Some of you may never have heard of the Friends of the University Park Public Library, but without the Friends, this city would not have a library. For decades, the city of University Park was the largest municipality in the state without a public library. The Friends took it upon themselves to advocate building a library. As proof of concept, for 10 years, the Friends operated a completely volunteer-run book bank at the corner of Daniel and Hillcrest across from the SMU Law School, with the generous grant from the city to hire a part-time librarian and another generous grant from La Fiesta de Ses Banderas to hire a children's librarian. The library became a reality. In 2012, the city made the library a department of the city, and in 2013, it moved into its current space at Preston and Northwest Highway. In the decade since the city made the library a department of the city, the Friends has continued to support the library in many ways. In those past 10 years, the Friends has donated over $2.5 million to the city to operate the library. It has put on programming for local authors to have a space to discuss their works, and it has sponsored and continues to sponsor the summer reading program at the library for both children and adults. This past spring, to help celebrate the city's 100th anniversary, we invited speakers to talk about things that are unique to our community. We had Willis Winters discuss the architecture of Charles Dilbeck, and we had David Kramer, the executive director of the Bush Institute, discuss the important work that he is performing on the Ukraine. The Friends has also operated a pop-up bookstore for 4 consecutive years in Snyder Plaza. It is completely volunteer-run and provides another important community space for our community. I want to express my gratitude to the city and to Melissa Riemann for allowing me to speak here today and to introduce you to the Friends, for those of you that do not already know it. And I want to express my sincere gratitude to the city for its ongoing collaboration with the Friends to make the library a great institution of ideas and create a place of community. As a measure of our gratitude to the city and in celebration of its 100th anniversary, we have commissioned a piece of book art that has the logo of the city of University Park, as well as the year 2014 and 2024. For those of you that are jaundiced and think this was made with a laser cutter, each page was individually folded by a volunteer. This book will be on display at the city and later at the library. Thank you so much for your continued support of the library and for the Friends. I wish the city a happy 100th anniversary and look forward to an amazing start to the next 100 years. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael. A community is not a community without a strong and vibrant public library. So we can all agree on that, and thank you to all members of the Friends of University Park Public Library for all that you do. Now, we need to announce another contest winner. All right. She can't wait to get out here. We told you about the essay contest winner just a little while ago. Well, now it's time to announce the winner of the art contest. And help me welcome to the stage a fantastic young artist, homegrown, right here in University Park, Sophia Price. Sophia is a freshman at Highland Park High School. I'll get out of the way so our photographers can get her picture. Sophia's artwork depicts the beauty of the bridge and water features right here, located right behind City Hall. So Sophia's artwork is on display at City Hall throughout the month of April, adorning the walls of our own City Hall. A photo of Sophia's entry will be included in the Centennial time capsule. We're preparing a time capsule tonight. And more than 50 students, by the way, participated in the contests. And so we want to recognize all of them for participating in the important contest to recognize our Centennial. Thank you, Sophia. Congratulations. Oh, and there's one more thing here. I have to give you this as well. So once again, let's give a big round of applause to Sophia Price. That's right. You see, look at the photographer. There he is. Did you get it? Okay, he got it. He's fantastic. Congratulations. All right. And thank you to all our participants in the essay and art contest. We have so much talent here in University Park. It was very hard to select a winner, but Sophia got the nod for tonight. And once again, you can find her artwork on display at City Hall and I believe on our website as well. We have the Highland Park. It's my pleasure to introduce the award-winning Highlander Band. Okay? Come on up here, guys. This group of talented and dedicated student musicians stay busy all year long with athletic events and marching and music competitions, as most of you know. The band program is celebrating over 100 years of musical history, so the city of University Park is not the only one that's celebrating 100 years. We also have the Highlander Band celebrating more than 100 years of musical history. They are under the direction of Darren Jordan. So, City of UP, help me welcome the Highlander Band. Thank you, Highlander Band. Let's give them another big round of applause. We love these guys. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Fantastic. No other band like it. Like no other. Like no other. Okay. So once again, that's just the beginning. That's just the tip of the iceberg. We have so much more. Oh, and wait. You're the director, right? Yes, I am. You're Darren, right?
I am.
Darren is the director, and there's a reason you are actually performing. Come out here. You were performing with the band, and there's a reason for this, right?
Yeah, myself and my assistant, Lisa Stiles. Okay, so we actually had to fill in for our drum line because our drum line right now is in Burleson. They're in their state championships, which I'm going to tell you right now, they're about to win.
Wow! How about that, huh? Thank you, Darren. Congratulations. We love our Highlander Band, and they are doing a fantastic job representing us even now as we celebrate our centennial. And I'll bet the Highlander Band's looking forward to the next 100 years as well. So we have a lot more in store for you. We have some special guests, some very special and important announcements. And if you haven't heard, we're going to cap off the evening tonight with something that's never happened before in the history of University Park. Does anybody know? Okay, cat's out of the bag. We're going to have a drone show, right? And so they are staging right now. They're going to be on the south side over here. And so if you stay right here, you should be able to see them above the stage, and that'll be the ending of our celebration tonight. Not quite yet, but we have a lot to get to between now and then. So we're going to take a very, very brief break. Now's, again, your chance for a bio break. Grab some food, say hello to a friend, find that lost child, and we'll be back here in just a few minutes. Welcome to Gore Park for our centennial celebration. We are so glad you're here. Welcome friends, neighbors, and special guests. This is a party that has been 100 years in the making. And here we are, still standing. So it's the centennial celebration for the city of University Park, and we're so glad you're here. On behalf of all of our city employees, our volunteers, and our special guests, our donors, our underwriters, our sponsors, we want to thank you for being here and carving out some time to be here in Gore Park with us to celebrate this very special evening for the city of University Park. There's been so much great entertainment. We've had some great speakers already. But right now, I want to direct your attention to these screens behind me. Members of our Centennial Committee and city staff are glad you're here for many reasons, not just because of your presence and your residence where you happen to live, because we're celebrating a very important milestone. As you enjoy the festivities tonight, we wanted you to take a couple of minutes and take a look at these screens behind me because we have a very special centennial video. Now, this is not what you've been seeing in the last couple of minutes, but this is a compilation of some very special people talking about a very special place. It highlights why University Park continues to be such a very special place to live. So take a look.
We're celebrating 100 years tonight. I hope everyone is looking forward to tonight's activities.
Good evening. I'm Tommy Stewart, Mayor of the City of University Park. I've lived here over 50 years, and it's delightful to have all y'all here tonight celebrating.
As their city manager, I've been planning for this and looking forward to this. Our staff has been planning for this. Our city council has been looking forward to this. So we hope you have a great evening.
100 years is a big deal, and to be a part of that is exciting. So looking forward to the event and being a part of it.
We love living here because the community is great. It's a small town feel in a big city. We're here at the fishing derby today, and we've been coming here every year, and the kids love it because the grandparents come out and they fish with us, and it brings together the generations, and they see all their friends here too.
I'm Gage Pritchard. I've been in the city since 1945, moved right into University Park. That's where my dad settled, and it was the most life-changing event for me because I got to grow up here. We enjoy the parks, the community, the ease of getting around the Metroplex. It's just a small community with a lot of friendly people in it. We have great police and fire protection. I really wouldn't want to live anywhere else.
My name is Melissa Riemann, and I am proud to be serving as the co-chair of the Centennial celebration this year. People just really enjoy being here and they're proud to be here. The city has done a great job in the last 100 years, and I hope they'll be committed for the next 100 to thrive and be a great place to live. The sense of community really bonds all of us.
When you look at the name University Park, the key thing that sticks out is the actual word park in the name of the town. The founders of this community thought enough to have parks and green space be a focal point. It speaks volumes. Every square inch of University Park is essential. It's never a park that I go to you don't see someone enjoying it. Organized sports or passive recreation. It's wonderful to see residents use our parks at all times.
All right, University Park, we hope you have enjoyed celebrating 100 years, and we want you to join us in kicking off the next 100 years of excellence.
That's right. It has been a fantastic 100 years, and it gives me great pleasure to welcome to the stage now 5 of the men who have been instrumental in making University Park such a fantastic place to live, work, and do everything else right here, our previous mayors. So mayors, if you can raise your hands, we've got Roy Coffey Jr., who served us from 1976 to 1982. We've got Olin Lane, who served from 2014 to 2020. Harold Peak served from 1998 to 2004. And Dick Davis. And Dick Davis is right here. And he served from 2010 to 2014. So let's give them all a big round of applause for the years of service they've contributed to the city of University Park. Thank you, gentlemen, for your years of service. And now I'd like to introduce our current mayor, Mayor Tommy Stewart. He's been a University Park resident for more than 60 years, and he served as mayor since 2020. Mayor Stewart was a council member from 2010 to 2016, and he chaired the 2018 UP Zoning Ordinance Review Committee. So let's give a big round of applause to our current mayor, the Honorable Tommy Stewart. Mayor, thank you. Yes, sir.
Thank you all for being here. It's really a pleasure to see so many of the citizens out here. It blew my mind to have you all here. I think we ought to do the 4th of July parade with this group. Thank you very much. I do want to say that celebrating 100 years of history in University Park, I'm incredibly proud to be here. This year is a testament to the resilience, spirit, and unity of our community. As we cherish our past, embrace our present, and look forward to a bright future, I want to thank all of you all for being here. Thank you very much, and let's have a great time. And I want to say that you can't put on an event like this without a wonderful staff and city employees that make this happen. I want to give them a round of applause. What's next?
Thank you, Mayor. And one more time, let's give all of our mayors a generous round of applause because they have helped us get to where we are. So, mayors, we thank each of you for being here tonight. It makes this evening exceptionally special. So thank you all for being here. No. We hope you'll stay here because we have some other guest speakers who are coming out and they want to congratulate you as well. Now, I'd like to introduce a very special guest who is the Citizen of the Year for University Park. He's got many titles, but Brad, come on out here. This is Brad Cheeves. He also works at SMU. You may know that. So, Brad, thank you for coming out. He's got a very special guest to introduce.
Well, it's a privilege to be a citizen and raise my family in University Park as well. Angela and I are honored to be citizens of University Park and to have this incredible leadership, but also have the great blessing of working at SMU and serving as Vice President for Development and External Affairs, and have worked with the next speaker for now over 20 years. In 1995, President Turner was recruited from University of Mississippi Ole Miss and asked to be the president of SMU. He and his wife Gail moved here and moved into University Park, and he immediately embarked on a strategic plan for SMU, the namesake of the city of University Park, the university. And at that strategic plan that was crafted with the great leadership of the late Pete Goldman, there was a freshman city councilman on that plan development, And it was Olin Lane, alum of SMU, that helped put together this now 30-year plan that has culminated in this beautiful campus we know as SMU and is an asset to all the citizens. And so now join me in welcoming the man that has presided over the prominence and the growth of SMU in terms of reputation, nationally and globally. Please welcome to the microphone, President R. Gerald Turner.
If you can't have a family member introduce you, get an employee. You get a good introduction every time. Thank you, Brad. And thank all of you for being here and for having SMU be a part of this program. Obviously, when it was announced in 1911 that there would be a university where it is now on the hilltop, it spurred the growth of University Park. When we opened in 15, there was already housing that was right to the west of the campus generally, and it's been a partnership ever since. We've had many major projects that we work closely with all of these mayors that are behind me here, and in a very real way, they have been behind the development of the university, and that's been to the benefit of University Park. So we're delighted to be a part of it. We thank all of you for your support of the university. If you haven't bought season tickets yet, do. And all of the things that have been involved with making University Park and SMU partners as they've been from the very beginning. Pony up. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Turner. No better partner than SMU for us here in the city of University Park. So now I want to introduce one of the newest leaders to join us here in the city of University Park. Dr. Mike Rockwood is the believe it or not, the 9th superintendent of Highland Park ISD. He joined the district a year ago in April of 2023, following unanimous approval by our Board of Trustees. Help me welcome Dr. Mike Rockwood.
Okay, good evening. As mentioned, being the new guy, my comments will be short and sweet. But I always say, as a leader, you stand on the shoulders of those who came before you. You see the men behind me. As the 9th superintendent, we've had great leadership in HPISD as well. And this past school year, we had our 100th graduating class of Highland Park High School. Any Highland Park grads in the audience? Many. And so as we enter our next century alongside UP, we just want to say congratulations. What a wonderful event. And thank you all for being here this evening.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Rockwood. We appreciate your leadership. Thank you for being here tonight. And now coming to the stage, I'd like to welcome another well-known local leader to the stage. Highland Park Mayor Pro Tem Craig Penfold was initially elected in May of 2018, this last term on the town council from 2008 to 2018. He served as the Board of Adjustments, and he's lived in Highland Park for more than 48 years. Is that right?
That's right.
More than 48 years. Help me welcome Craig Penfold.
Good afternoon. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. That's from the three powers that be, the administration, the police department, and the court system of the town of Highland Park. And on behalf of the citizens of the town of Highland Park, and Tobin Maples, our excellent town administrator, and Chuck McInnes, our town DPS director, and the mayor and council, it's a privilege to read the following proclamation. Whereas the city of University Park was incorporated as a city in 1924 and is celebrating its 100th anniversary. And whereas in its first 100 years has grown to become a residential community of more than 25,000 residents and one of the most prestigious locations for people to call home. And whereas the commitment of excellence, as well as providing prompt and personal attention to residents, continues to be core values. And whereas the city of University Park is known for its attractive homes, beautiful parks, commitment to high-level customer service, exemplary police, fire, and emergency medical services, outstanding public library, and highly regarded educational institutions, including Highland Park Independent School District and Southern Methodist University. Now, therefore, on behalf of the town of Highland Park and the town council, I hereby proclaim Saturday, April 13th, 2024, as the Centennial Day for the City of University Park, and unanimously approved by our town council members Mark Myers, Lydia Novikov, Craig Penfold, Don Snell, and Leland White, and signed by our mayor, Will Beetrell. Congratulations to all of you. Highland Park thinks you're great.
Thank you. Highland Park Mayor Pro Tem Craig Penfold. Mayor Pro Tem, thank you for being here, and thank you so much for that proclamation. And mayors, thank all of you once more. We're going to make a quick announcement here. I want to let all of you know that we're not done yet. There's one more piece of our celebration tonight. The Centennial will conclude tonight with a fantastic drone show. This is a synchronized drone show. You've got to see it. More than 300 drones. I think it's nearly 400 drones will illuminate the sky. Everyone will recognize various city landmarks, images of famous local celebrities, local athletes, and other illustrations that make our city so special. The drone show will be easy to see throughout the town, throughout the grounds of Gore and Williams Parks. The show will also be viewable on all 3 of our pop-up screens, the one behind us here, as well as the one on the far side, and then the one behind me out here near the food truck. So you can find your preferred viewing location for the drone show. It's going to be fantastic. Keep in mind, we do still have our food trucks here, so there's plenty of food vendors. And don't forget that Centennial book. I know we mentioned it once before, but it's really going to be fantastic, and it will include a lot of photographs from the event here tonight. So you'll want to make sure and pre-purchase that Centennial book, and you can do so on the city website tonight, anytime. So don't forget that. The drone show will be viewable, again, on all 3 pop-up screens here in Gore Park. The show will last about 12 or 13 minutes, and it's scheduled to begin at 8:45. So we have a little bit of time to get ready before the drone show. Thank you for coming, and the big drone show is just a few minutes away, so stick around. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the City of University Park's Centennial Celebration. Thank you so much for coming out to Gore Park tonight. We appreciate you being here. Please be sure to collect all your belongings and drive home safely. And here's to the next 100 years. Good night.